G'day everyone, it's Buck up in far north Queensland on an absolute cracking Tuesday afternoon with me trusty mate Rafa under here. And if you're wondering what Rafa's doing under the table sniffing, he's unbelievable. He sniffed out me Tomahawk Steak. There it is there, and that's what I'm doing back on camera, guys. Rafa said, I'll have that raw, thanks Dad. He'd make a mess of it too, let me tell you. Anyway, you're probably thinking, Buck, you said you weren't going to do any filming. Well, I did a Tomahawk Steak cook-up with Roz and the Gidgee Gorilla on my old channel, guys, which is up there somewhere in the sky. It's lost. So I was sitting there and I thought, I'm going to cook a tomahawk up. I feel like a tomahawk steak. And I thought, bugger it, I'm going to get the camera out. I must admit, been a little bit bored lately, and I don't know, maybe I'll grab the camera out every now and then and do some clips. And I know a lot of people out there, not a lot of it, a few people have said, Buck, why don't you, I know you don't want to go out and film your camping trips and that, but why don't you just do some cook-ups in your backyard and still film them? So I'm going to do one. I'll see how I go. If I enjoy it, if you enjoy it, I might do another one down the track, eh? So anyway, here I am in the backyard, and you'd be pleased to know I'm off the beers. I'm on a bloody health kick at the moment. I've been going to the gym, and starting yesterday, I'm on a no carbs diet. I forget what they call it. Paleo, I don't know what it's called. Some sort of diet where you just eat meat, veggies and fruit, which is probably what you should do anyway. So I'm off the carbs, I'm off the rice, I'm off the pasta, I'm off the bread, I'm off the sugar. I'm going to try and knock a few kilos off because I got on the scales the other day and I'm the heaviest I've ever been, guys. And admittedly, I've been going to the gym, but the trouble with going to the gym is I've been eating more. I'm eating like a horse, and I'm putting weight on. I'm exercising, but I'm putting weight on because I'm eating too much. So I've got to bloody nip that in the bud. I want to lose 10 kilos if I can. You're all out there laughing right now as soon as I said that. I know. But there it is there. I was in the butcher yesterday. I bought a whole rump just for me, Roz and Jamil, just so we can cut it up into strips and do stir fries and have a steak every now and then. I've got a whole rump, got some mince, and they were already in the butcher. Cryovacked up, 46 bucks, it's thick. You probably think, 46 bucks for a steak? Well, that's what a steak was at the pub the other night, to have a 300 gram bloody steak for Mum's birthday at the pub. So at least this is a decent size. There's a fair bit of meat on that, nice and thick, and we'll be able to slice that up and have it with some nice salad tonight. So I'm going to do it in the Weber, $46.40 or something. Geez, meat's getting dear, isn't it, guys? It is really getting out of touch for the average Aussie. It's like you just do it as a treat every now and then. Used to eat bloody meat every night of the week, steak, rump steak and veggies every night of the week when I was a kid. It was affordable. Rumps used to be about $4 a kilo for a whole rump. Now it's like 20 something bucks. It adds up. But anyway, I'm going to crank the Weber up. Got some beautiful charcoal ready to go. Speaking of charcoal, I bloody always used to have charcoal. Fisherman Fecky. Every time I saw Fisherman Fecky, he'd say, here Buck, here's a bag of Gidgee charcoal from out at bloody Roma, out West Queensland, where all the Gidgee charcoal comes from. Miss me old mate Fecky. He's been gone a few months now, and I bloody miss ringing up and having a chat, and we used to have some good chats on the phone. I bloody miss it, eh? You miss your mates when they go. But anyway, so I've gone down to Towns the last time I was down there and got a nice big bag of charcoal from Barbecues Galore. So I'll crank that up. And the other thing I want to show you, and it was on my old clip as well when I did a tomahawk, is this thing here, and I rate it. I really do. They are fantastic. I bought this thing called a meter, M-E-A-T-E-R. Alright, and it's basically a Wi-Fi thermometer that you put into your steak, and there's an app on the iPad or your phone, and it basically takes the guesswork out and tells you when your steak's done. I'll run you through and show you how to set it up, and it's really easy, and it's bloody brilliant when you're cooking a roast or anything like that. Even if it's in the oven at home, in your Weber barbecue, in your hooded barbecue, get one of these meter things. I don't know, they're about $100 or whatever, but I'll tell you what, they're worth it. And you get the app, download the app, and it doesn't matter whether you're cooking chicken, pork, lamb, beef, you just tell it what you're cooking and how you like your meat, rare, medium, well done, medium well, and the app on your iPad will tell you when it's ready, and you can keep, it's like a progress thing, and you'll see that during the film up. So there we go. Slice it up with Brad Mary's bloody knife that they gave me. It's a beauty, isn't it? Like a bloody tomahawk. A tomahawk here and a tomahawk there. Rightio, so what I'll do now is I'll crank up the Weber. I'll put the steak on in maybe 40-45 minutes. What you've got to do is, if you're going to cook with charcoal or a fire, first tip guys, get your fire started nice and early, okay? Because that charcoal, I want it nice and white when I put the tomahawk in, okay? Don't light your charcoal and expect to cook 10 minutes later. It doesn't work, you'll come unstuck. Get your charcoal going nice and early, and if you get it going too early and it starts burning out on you, it lasts a long time. You can just put a bit more charcoal on, it lights off the other charcoal. Righto, we'll get into it, eh? Righto, see if I can get these bad boys going. Oh, I like this. Look at that. That kicks ass, that lighter, when it starts. Come on. There we go. It's quite windy this afternoon. These are like a natural fire lighter I got at Barbecues Galore. Old mate was telling me they work really well, so I'll give them a go. Come on. Geez, I don't have luck with lighters, guys, eh? Brand new out of the packet, and it's a piece of shit. Here we go. Gotta hold your tongue right when you use these bloody things. Unbelievable. The other one will be burnt out before I get this one going. Alright, Stuka dive bombers inbound. They're out spraying the bananas at the moment. The weather's nice and fine. As soon as the weather finds up, crop dusters get out and they start bloody bombing the banana crops. Hear he? Righto, do your stuff. Tell you what, they do burn well. Old mate at the barbecue place said that they're very good. I'll just get it out of the smoke a bit. Show you what they are, guys. They are Shoreburn firelighters, Aussie made, no smelly odours and environmentally friendly. Got it from Barbecues Galore. Suitable for solid fuel heaters, open fires and barbecues. So yeah, you don't have that kerosene smell with them. They're like a pressed cardboard, I guess. Yeah, so there you go, they burn really well, don't they? Another tip with your Weber is don't put your grill over it when your charcoal is getting up to temperature or burning in, because all the black smoke and that just leaves just a black film over your grill. So keep your grill off, burn your charcoal right in, and once that's done, I'll move the charcoal to the side. So I'm going to have charcoal on both sides, and what I'm going to do is cook the tomahawk steak indirect. So I'm not going to cook it over the charcoal, I'm going to cook it in the middle with the hood on, so it's going to be like an oven, and I might just give it a quick 30 seconds over the charcoal right at the end just to crisp it up even more on the outside. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to cook it indirect, guys. So I'll move the charcoal out, and when it turns nice and white, I'll put the grill on, and the tomahawk will go in the middle on indirect heat, not straight over the charcoal. And I've done it before like that, and it come up really, really good. So once the charcoal's ready and I'm just about ready to put the tomahawk in, I'll probably take it out of the fridge 10 minutes before. This, get it down to room temperature and all that, I've heard for and against for that. Whether you need to do that, I don't think. If I'm going to put in a Weber, I don't think you need to do it. But anyway, and all I'm going to do to season it up, put a bit of spray, a bit of olive oil on the outside, and salt and pepper, guys. That is it. I'm not going to put any other fancy stuff on. Salt and pepper, that's how Roz likes her steak, just basic seasoning. And when she's done, we'll chop her up on Terry G's chopping board here that he gave me. This is the old one. I've had bloody camp ovens and everything on there. She's starting to burn in. And Kaz got his today, guys. Terry made up Kaz one of his chopping boards, handcrafted by Terry G. Beautiful chopping boards made by Terry. And we sent Kaz one. If you know Kaz, he did 24 years in infantry, guys, in the army. And we got him one with the Royal Australian Regiment Skippy badge on the front with duty first. And Kaz will absolutely love that with a big infantry badge on his chopping board. There, so Terry can put any sort of logo on the chopping boards. Mrbuckaroonie. I've got a better one in there for cutting my bread and that. This is the old one I put my camp oven on, and she's starting to burn in a bit anyway. It's well used, but they're bloody beauties, I tell you. Rightio, so charcoal's well and truly alight. The fire lighters have done their thing. We'll push Bobby Ass's fire poker. That's just left with like cotton wool or something on there. Anyway, we'll wait till the charcoal gets totally white and we'll put the grill on and we'll get the steak ready. Righto folks, I've just taken the Tomahawk out of the Cryovac plastic, gave it a quick pat down. Charcoal's just about ready to go, and while I was waiting for that to burn in, I was just in on YouTube watching Terry G's new clip, guys. His famous apple cobbler in the camp oven. If one bloke knows how to cook desserts, it's Terry G, guys. He's only just started his YouTube channel. He's done a boiled fruit cake, he's done pavlovas, apple cobbler. Get onto Terry's channel and check him out. Really good. Handcrafted by Terry G. And he's a good mate of mine, and he's bloody going great guns on his new YouTube channel. He's kicking goals and keeps his clips nice and short, unlike someone I know. Righto. Bit of spray on olive oil just so the bloody salt and pepper sticks a bit better. Righto. Let's get in and season him up. Get the lid off, I'll be right. Righto. Let's grind the pepper. I'll make sure I'll get some on the board too, so I can get the seasoning around the other side as well. I had to get the one from inside, the one in the BT50, brand new, and she's gone all bloody stuck together because of the humidity up here. Unbelievable. It's not even humid yet. We've just come out of winter. Alrighty. Give it a pat. As a dreaded chef says, don't ever rub your steaks, guys. Pat them down. You want it all to stay on there. Righto. Flip him over. I'll do the same on the other side, and I'm going to try and get a fair bit of seasoning on the other one, so I won't put you through that. Season the steak up really well, and then we'll come back, eh? Beauty. Next thing we're going to do, take the meter out of the box, set this up, show you how it's done. This just has a AAA battery in there, and what it does when you finish with it, you just put it back in the box and it charges it up. So what we want to do here is get it right into the center. So you want this end right in the center, so that's where you want the temperature, so you know it's I'm going to do it medium well, so you want to know it's medium well right in the middle, guys. Okay, so you don't put it up the top there. Make sure you get it right into where you want that temperature to go. Righto, in there, about there. That's where we want him, right in the middle. And this end here via Wi-Fi talks to the iPad. And what I'll do now is I'll get the camera set up so that I can show you how I do that. Looks like some of the seasonings come off, but that's all good. Righto, I'll set it up, the iPad, so I can show you what I'm doing. I hope you can see this. So Meter, you download the app on your phone or the iPad, so open up Meter, and it automatically comes up. And at the moment, I've had that steak out of the fridge for a little while, The purple is reading the thermometer, and I haven't set up a target, and the ambient temperature out here is 26 degrees. So at the moment, late in the afternoon, we're at 26 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to set up cook. Brian next door's bloody grinding something. Good one, Brian. So I hope you can see that. Now, we've got beef. Let's see if it says tomahawk. Roast other. Meatloaf, shin, tongue. It's the roast. Let's have a look here. Rump, chuck. No, that's all your roast. Steak. Oh, tomahawk. There it is. Righto. So temperature set up cook. So now I go, what do I want? I want medium well. So medium well's going to have, I've tapped medium well. And when the internal temperature of the steak is at 68 degrees, this thing will let me know. So I'm going to start cook. Okay, righto. So at the moment, this tells you what's going on. Steak's at 9 degrees internal. Its target temperature is 68, and at the moment it's 24 on the outside. Let's get it in the Weber, and when it starts going, I'll show you the internal temperature obviously start going up, and the ambient temperature will change from outside here to the inside temperature of the Weber. Let's get this tomahawk on, right in the middle. Oh, that's what we want to hear. Nice sizzle. Lid back on. Vents open. So there you go. I've only just put that in, and you can see the ambient temperature's going up now inside the Weber. That's up to 68. That'll go up to, I don't know, 180 or something, maybe 200. Our target temperature is 68. Internal is still at 9. And over on our little graph here, you can see we've got purple, blue and green, which corresponds to this. So what we've got to do is wait for the purple to come all the way around and join up with the blue. Okay? And when it's done, it'll beep and let you know your steak's done. And during the cook, you'll see the purple arrow go up and start joining up with the blue. I'll show you that a little bit later on, eh? So in the meantime, I'll do a clean up here. I'll take the chopping board in, give that a good wash down because it's got raw meat on there, because I'm going to slice it up on there. So I'll take it in, clean the chopping board up, put the salt and pepper and everything away. Another tip, guys, if you're dealing with poultry, chicken, try and use one of those normal plastic chopping boards, okay? I think it's a bit safer for chicken. I don't like using poultry on a wooden chopping board. It tends to soak in and you can get crook from raw poultry, as you know. So I always try and use a plastic chopping board when I'm dealing with poultry. Just another little tip if you didn't know that. I'm sure most of you did. Anyway, I'll clean up, go in and get a salad ready. We've got some, we're just going to have a basic salad, Greek salad, some feta cheese, some olives, lettuce, got some beetroots there, just a basic salad. And we're going to have some nice strips of tomahawk steak to go with it. As I said, trying to get off the carbs, get off the potatoes and rice and that for a while, and the pasta for a couple of weeks. Try and drop a couple of kilos. We'll see if it works. I'll let you know in a couple of weeks. Anyway, clean up time. So I just went inside for 5 minutes just to clean the chopping board. And already our internal temperature of the tomahawk steak's up to 12 degrees Celsius. So still a long way to go. Our target's 68. And the Weber is sitting on about 200 degrees, guys, which is where I want it. So it's burning nice and hot. Same temp as you'd have your oven at home. 180, 200 Celsius. What's that, 200? About 350 Fahrenheit, I think, guys. So anyway, I'll go inside now, probably prepare the salad, and come out in 20 minutes or so and give you another look, and you'll see this purple thing will start, probably be up around halfway there. Righto, do your stuff. Hey, I told you bought a whole rump 2 days ago, and there was a little scrap off cuts they put in a separate bag. Guess who's getting that? That's for somebody. Isn't it, Raph? Hey, you gonna have some rump steak, mate? So we're getting there. Internal 51. You can see the Weber's slowly losing a bit of heat now, 177. That's okay, we'll get there. You can see the purple thing. Not too far to go. 52, once it gets to 68, we'll do a quick reverse sear and we'll let it rest. Shouldn't be too much longer now. Rightio, 8 degrees to go. We're almost there. Alrighty, so it's just said remove from heat. Now, internal 64, target 68. So what I'm guessing is remove it from heat, rest it, and as you're resting it, the internal comes up. I'm going to wait for the internal to get to 68, guys, and then I'll take it off. Yeah, it says remove from heat. Internal 64. I'm going to wait till it gets to 68 because that's medium well. Righto, so what I will do is I am going to remove it from the heat because then I'm going to take the probe out and I'm going to do a quick reverse sear and that should bring the internal up to 68. So I'll take it off now. Righto, moment of truth. I have not looked at this. I flipped it after about 20 minutes, guys. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, that does look good, doesn't it? Okie doke. What I might do quickly, try without trying to burn myself, is take the probe out quickly, if I can grab it. Oh boy. And what I'm going to do is give it 30 seconds. 30 seconds over there, and that should bring the internal up to 68. That's what they call a reverse sear. Normally you sear it, then put it in the oven. We put it in the oven, and now we're going to sear it right at the end. So I'll give it about 30 seconds to a minute each side. Over the nice coals, the charcoal. As you can see, I'm cooking with charcoal, not heat beads. Rightio. Give him another quick flip. Oh, geez, how good's that look? And you can see there, she's ready. Happy eating. Internal's going down now because I've taken the probe out. So we hit our target. It says ready, happy eating. Tell you what, that's looking pretty good, isn't it? Oh boy, that looks good. Another 10 or 15 seconds. Do him up that way. Boy, oh boy, that's looking good. Righto. Off he goes. Let him rest. Righto, folks. Starting to go dark. I've got the light on the camera. I'm going to do a sneaky taste test. Then I'm going to take it in, take it off the bone, put it into nice slices, and put it with a nice salad that Roz has prepared inside. So, righto. Let's have a little go here. That was like going through butter, and I'm not exaggerating. That's how I don't like my meat red, guys. Medium well is about as good, but that's still juicy. Oh boy, that's nice and tender too. That is very, very soft. Just with the salt and pepper. Beautiful. That's how you want it. Very nice. And I'll probably even have a mung on that bone after I take it off. I reckon Not supposed to give your dogs cooked bones, but I tell you what, all this nice crunchy stuff up here, that's going to be mine. Rafa just smashed his rump steak before. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the cook up, everyone. Put a comment down. I'll leave the comments up on this one. If you enjoyed it, let me know. I might do some more. I'm hoping the Gidgee Gorilla's going to come up to North Queensland in the near future and do some cook-ups with me brother. And I might get the camera out for that too, because I know you all enjoy me and the Gidgee being together. And he can cook, guys. That guy can cook. Anyway, take it easy. Look after each other. Be good. We'll catch you again, eh? Hopefully soon. See ya.